Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you listening and watching to this presentation from wherever you may be. You may be in Africa, outside Africa. This is Mr. Michael Austin, aka Austin Billions. I'm reporting to you from the platform of Team 5 to Win. Yesterday, the 20th of November 2019, Team 5 to Win had its inaugural, the very first Zoom meeting, and all guests from all over the world were invited to that meeting. Of course, we had technical glitches in the course of the meeting, so the presentation or the delivery wasn't at its best. So for that reason, I have decided to shoot this video to bring to every one of us a comprehensive presentation of the roadmap of Team 5 to Win towards success. So on this video, I would like every one of you to give us attention. It may be a little long. This video may be a little long, but we want to beg for your attention because this video intends to portray the entire system of Team 5 to Win and its accompanied programs. So that's why we're asking for your patience. In order to do that, we want to first request that please, this is certainly your first time to visit Team 5 to Win channel. So several developments will be coming up on this platform of Team 5 to Win, interesting one at that. So we hereby request that you should subscribe to Team 5 to Win channel so that each time Team 5 to Win releases its fabulous video, you will be first to know by having it in your notification section in your YouTube. So that being said, I want to give you a quick announcement first. Team 5 to Win will be fully available on ground on the 12th of December 2019 when Jamal Life International will be hosting its third Cars / Houses Award. It's a conventional program that Jamal Life International observed ever since 2017. They released several fleets of cars to their teaming members globally, but they do that country by country. So for this year, on the 12th of December is the day for Nigerians, and about not fewer than 200 cars are already available for pickup on the 12th of December 2016. Sorry, 2019. And I'm using this opportunity to invite every one of you to participate on that day. You'll be seeing Team 5 in full flesh on that day. The sad story is that Team 5 may not be picking a car, but Team 5 to Win is taking its time to build its mass number of people that will be going home with cars. So this year is a training year for us all. It's a year of observation, but if you'll be observing with us, Team 5, the difference is likely going to be that in 2020, Team 5 members are not going to be observant. They are going to be participants, tick one, and awardees of houses and cars. So by 2020, where are you likely to be? So we wish that you'll be with us and be a beneficiary of the programs of Cars Award, Houses Award, and several other consolidatory benefits that a lot of people will be taking home with. Right. when we had our Zoom meeting yesterday, we didn't present the agenda for the meeting, and here comes the agenda. So let me share my screen. Stay tuned. Wow, we have the screen now. I would want to first and foremost tell you that I actually did a video before, but the video took a long time and something happened along the line in that video. I may not take that part on this video. So this video is going to be on 3 segments. And these 3 segments will be broken down. On each segment, I think I will end the video and begin the next one. So if you're watching this first segment of this video, endeavor to watch the second segment and the third one. Each of these videos will be specifically explaining different patterns of Team 5 to win. So at this first, I got a caller, but please, I'm on record. So talk to you later. On this segment, I want to talk about the roadmap of Team 5 to win, and I'll be showing us a couple of some of the things that make Team 5 to win unique. So to all my friends and colleagues and partners in Team 5 to win and the Billion Coin community, you are welcome. So on number 1 on the list here is our vision and mission of Team 5 to win. The next to it is the leadership of 100. What do we mean by 100? And how significant is the number 100 to Team 5 to win? So let's move to the next one. Number 3 is here is Telegram main room. Why do we call it main room? We'll explain that. Multiple WhatsApp units, online and offline activities. Then I will wrap that up by differentiating between German dollars and TBC dollars. So let me share my screen because the vision and the mission of TBC is not a concept that stood in isolation. It did not stand in isolation. It was actually a concept that captured leaders dominantly from TBC community. And in this sharing, I would like us to see what happened in German Life. Excuse me, please. German Life main site. You see, you can see this bold picture here, 2 persons sharing a handshake. This is a handshake of partnership. And this is why in most places you would see German Life making references to its subscribers. It never called them subscribers or never called them clients or something. But the perfectest words that were used by German Life management is partners. You would oftentimes come across partners, and that shows the respect German Life International has for many of us who have come to do businesses with them. So please join me as I read the following passage, because it is from here Team 5 to win developed its vision and mission. It is in line with the future of German Life and TBC. Right away, about us. German Life Helpers Global is an online offline network marketing organization and was born out of the need to build up people financially across the globe to the point of experiencing high quality life in all areas of living. The founding members are all networkers who have experienced different kinds of connection all over the world. We have combined business experience of over 60 years. You can't take 60 years experience for granted, will you? No. Now, together we believe we can bring a change to the quality of life of our partners. I think this is the first time they have mentioned partners. And who are the partners? We are their partners. From this first paragraph here, German Life is telling us that they have the enough needed experience and expertise that have come to engage everything that they have got in terms of experience and expertise to work with us, their partners, to ensure that our lives are enriched. You understand? Our lives are enriched financially. So that takes us to the second paragraph. He said, we believe that experiencing financial freedom does not really need to cost a fortune. Serious, like seriously. Experiencing financial freedom does not really need to cost a fortune. Meaning you don't need to break a bank for you to run an investment. You don't need to sell houses for you just to do a business. And that is why many people become disgruntled, frustrated, angered, pained, because they are oftentimes extremists in everything they do. Extremity is the highest level of desperation that can lead to anything. Let me pick this call. Hello, bros. Hello? I'm on record. Let's talk later. So it's very, very bad to be an extremist in certain situations, which include business. So German Life are letting us know here that we don't need to go that far in order to do business, and that they have come to bring business greatness to us with in fact, they are bringing it to us with ease that we can begin to do business with the least cost effect as possible. So let's go to the last one, the last part. It's starting with our skills acquisition and other trainings to develop our people's skills to food security by encouraging agricultural projects. Okay. Then our online malls for members and others to obtain goods at cheaper price. Our partners will surely experience financial upliftment. People look for different things in life. I think I'm particularly interested with this part. We'll stop here. He said people look for different things in life in their quest for financial freedom. Now, here in German Life, whether you are looking for personal development, properties, and others, including cash, holidays, and travel, business, you can pass on to next generation. So if you have all these things in mind that you need to do that you would pass on to the next generation, German Life International is asking you to trust in them. Now, he said, our partnership will see you through your journey of financial freedom as you join us as a partner. We have a vision to help our partners achieve their dreams in life. At this point, I will stop here. We are getting to understand that the vision and the mission of German Life International is to associate with people, work with people, and to see them grow from one level to the other and from one level to the other in life and have financial prosperity. So that is the vision that Team 5 to Win has adopted, that as an individual, you may go fast but not far. So let's work as a team, understanding that our success in life depends on how much we are able to help other people succeed in life too. That is what ultimately results to the volume of happiness people have. If you live an isolated life, you are certainly likely to live a bore life. Your life is full of boredom, trouble. You completely become a philosopher. You want to philosophize almost in everything in life, but you need to lose out from your isolation, have a team spirit, work with teams, especially teams that are unique, like Team 5 to Win, and success will be yours. So this is the mission and the vision that Team 5 to Win has incorporated in its operation. I will go back to what we have next is leadership of 100. That explains the community of people we're talking about, building up 100 people. We are leveraging on the strength of each other because one individual may not have it all, but put together a total number of 100 people, you imagine the volume of strength that this will result. So this leverage is what we want to utilize to help a mass number of people in our environment to make the much needed impact. So it is a privilege for those who have constituted the top 100, and that is why we are asking that leadership, as we know, shouldn't just be a matter of an election that you are elected and given or assigned with responsibility. No, you mustn't be elected through political processes in order for you to lead. Everybody can lead from any point in time as long as you have the passion to take on responsibilities. Now, so the leadership of 100 is, in a way, a, um, is a system that, in a way, it's going to help create sustainability of Team 5 to Win. Sustainability here means that when you have creative people, they are certainly going to handle a project very, very well because they have the integrity, they have the wherewithal, they have the intelligence, they have the passion and the love put together. Everyone is there for the same purpose. So that mutual interest can help elongate a system on its own. It provides sustainability for the system because we are here to run a program that will survive us. So that is why we see it that your login details is an inheritance for your children because German Life has shown that they have the capacity to stand a very long time. Number 4 on the list here is the multiple WhatsApp unit. The multiple WhatsApp unit we developed or we initiated is to be accommodated by 5 of the top 100 leaders in each unit. These 5 administers each of these units. So the 20 unit WhatsApp unit serves as a notice board, a place where we do a lot of advertisement, we do a lot of campaigns, self-awareness. Example, as the day for the celebration of the Car Stroke Houses Award draws near, a lot of people would definitely not know if not for the publicity we have created on those WhatsApp units. And even as we'll be inviting people into our camp for the training of cryptocurrency and several other things we do, people wouldn't know unless we bring this notice to their, we bring this information to their notice through the help of the WhatsApp unit that we have created. Then we also talk about the online and offline activities. The online and the offline activities is exactly what German Life International has also incorporated in its system. German Life built up um, skill acquisition centers. From what we have read, they have vowed to engage in activities that will grow the human capacity to deliver. So they are also involved in agricultural projects that will help us have more access to food, more food availability. So, and several other um, things like um, um, making of clothes, um, baking of what how do you call it? Making of clothes, shoemaking, and beverages. So a lot of things that has been going on in their skill acquisition centers. People will be privileged to acquire this knowledge just by becoming a partner of Team 5 of German Life International. I will run this video up on this last note here, which is German dollar stroke TBC dollars. German dollars to TBC dollars. What's the difference between German dollars and TBC dollars? In order to explain this, I would like us to move to the TBC platform and also do a comparison with German Life platform. Okay, let me log in. Now, this is the TBC platform. TBC community is a well-structured community founded by a pseudonym, Chris Kringle, from Fuji Airlines. And the innovation of the TBC community was to create a currency that will be people-based, and it is completely different from other cryptocurrency we call the public coin. So this one is a private coin, and it came with the concept of alleviating poverty, not only alleviating poverty, but eradicating poverty completely from the surface of the earth, underscoring the fact that God has provided abundance for us all, except that a few people who, out of greed, has hijacked all the goods that every one of us could have shared evenly. So these people are best described as elite. So they have acquired over 99% of what ordinarily would have been distributed among people of the world, close to 8 billion people of the world. Now, the reason we suffer, the most we suffer, is because the artificial scarcity that has prevailed over the years is because of the tiny 1% of the wealth of the world that is only reserved or dropped down for us all to scrabble. So the billion coin has come to empower people to fight for their self-fulfillment, fight for the determination of their self-fulfillment, and then also to create a currency that will be spent among people of the community, and the community requires that it has up to 1 billion members. So a coin in this community is as high as 10 to 11 million dollars, which is very expensive. Now, because we are members of this community and we love abundance-based concept, so we are using the platform of German Life to spread the news, the good news of TBC, believing that everybody who has joined the German Life community will automatically be converted into the TBC community, and such persons will be given certain units of Kringles. Now, the money mentioned in TBC is not easily cashable because it's not liquid. And then we can consider this a long-term investment. But then, in order for us to enjoy immediate income for personal upkeep, we have picked on German Life, which provides us with a short-term benefit. Now, the difference between the German dollar, the German dollar and the TBC dollar here is that the value of TBC is tagged to the number of people that join the community. That shows how appreciative your investment in TBC would be. And then in German Life, the number of people also that join the German Life community determines how much you earn. So why the liquidity for TBC is still pending, the liquidity for German Life is sustainable right now. So we are asking every one of you watching this video to join us with one stone that can kill two birds. So that as you join us in German Life, you are earning money on regular basis, most likely daily or probably weekly, and this money is cashable within a twinkle of an eye. And what determines the value of the German dollar is the number of people that a platform like Team 5 to Win is able to have. So the more the people, the higher the value of your investment in German Life. That's why we call it network investment. We call it network investment because the traditional way of networking is usually going to the street and recruiting people. But because we have adopted digital system of simplifying the stress of networking, it becomes so easy for every one of us to earn in German Life through Team 5 to Win. So Team 5 to Win has undertaken a system of teammanship through the devices we have, the social media devices like the Telegram, the WhatsApp, the Facebook. I can also show you our Facebook group from where we do a lot of promotion. So for you to catch up with the update of most activities we do, you can follow us on Facebook. These are some of our friends showcasing. In fact, these are also our friends with these police officers celebrating German Life. These are the CARS award. These are awardees for last year who received CARS. And then imagine this is, okay. So these are people expressing joy for being in German Life because German Life is splendid. So let's go back to looking at this table here. It is actually still about TBC, but this is not a deviation from the topic. But just want to let you know that once you are joining Team 5 to Win and you are becoming a German Life member, you're automatically also becoming a TBCian. And this is the block building of the TBC community from number 1 here to 1 million here, meaning that people within this spectrum are the billionaires of TBC community. While between this place to this 1 billion zone here is the millionaires in TBC community. It is assumed that this block between 1 million billionaires to this 1 billion millionaires in the TBC community will have so much wealth and become the major source of distribution of the coin to the rest population of the community. So having had this background of the abundant-based community to bring about happiness to the world. That is the reason we have aligned it with German Life. We have aligned it with German Life in order to express the vision to fulfill financial freedom for every members of the community, especially in Team 5 to Win platform. Let's check where we are. So from the German dollar stroke the TBC dollar, as your investment in German dollar increases through the more membership that join Team 5 to Win, you can cash this money to your bank account instantly or immediately. Whereas in TBC, even though the members are growing, you may not be able to cash the money to your bank account except the community actually grow to a certain level of members that create ultimate economy for its liquidity. So at this point, I would like to stop here, and I want to ask you to please subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and if you have any question to make or contribution to make to the presentation of this roadmap of Team 5 to Win, please click on the Telegram link below this video so you can join us in the chat room and make your contribution. Thank you for staying tuned. Please let's meet on the second series or second presentation to this roadmap. God bless you. Wow, thank you for being there on that presentation. That's a bit of how we intend to move step by step on moving along TBC and German Life and every member of our platform of Team 5 to success without any stress or hassle.